Hey everyone, it's Johnny, and in this video I'm using epoxy resin for the first time ever using the Resiners G3 Curing Machine. I hope you enjoy the video and thank you for watching. So when Resiners asked me if I'd be interested in trying out the G3 Curing Machine, I was like, heck yes! But I let them know that I've never actually worked with epoxy resin before, and I mainly work with UV resin. So they were kind enough to also send along some 2-part epoxy resin and also this really cool Halloween pumpkin jar mold for me to use. After mixing up some resin, I stirred in some purple Pearl-X powder along with some sapphire blue chrome powder. For the hat/lid, I decided on black for the main color, but I wanted there to be some sparkle throughout, so I added some green and blue chrome powder as well. I was kind of worried about air bubbles in the hat, but just like with the pumpkin, I gave it a little squisharoo, but then I also used my silicone tool to scoop out some of the bubbles. Next, I turned on the machine and adjusted the temperature to the recommended temperature for this particular resin. And I also learned that the typical curing time for this machine is about 2 to 3 hours. So at first, I had set it for 2.5 hours, but then later I added 30 minutes to it, so it was in there for about 3 hours total. After the 3 hours were up, I checked on the jar and it had cured perfectly. Now, since this was my first time ever using epoxy resin, I did have a few air bubbles and also some weird fizzy looking micro bubbles towards the bottom, but I was really happy with how it turned out overall. And I'm also in love with this blue-purple color. And I did kind of ignore whatever the pumpkin is holding on the side. I couldn't even tell, honestly, if it was some kind of bundt cake or a small pumpkin or whatever, so I just moved on. I wanted the pumpkin to have eyes, so I painted 2 green dots in the eye holes and domed them with a few layers of UV resin. I had also intended to cure this part with the curing machine, but laying the pumpkin on its back made it way too tall for the lid to close, so instead I used my Resiners UV light stand, which worked perfectly. Okay, now back to the hat. I had noticed that the brim of the hat wasn't fully opaque like I wanted it, since I had been too afraid that using too much black dye would mess with its ability to cure. So I decided I would paint the bottom black and then seal it with some UV resin. And here it is after 2 layers of UV resin. I tried to fit it back into the mold to hold it up while it cured, but I couldn't exactly fit it back in perfectly, so it cured a little bit like not leveled, and also the air bubbles kept popping back up, but that's just user error since, again, it was my first time using epoxy resin. I'd also like to say thank you so much to Resiners for sending me all of these awesome tools and toys to try out. I really had a lot of fun with them and I learned a lot. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next one.